Hi family, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're well. I hope you are doing great, okay? Nzami amukela, Nzami amukela, Nzami amukela hinkwenu. So eka video ya namuntlha I'm just joking, I'm not doing a tsonga video but please, before I start with this video, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, and I hope you really enjoy this video. Please give it a like and please share, okay? Please share, please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come and check this sister out. Okay, so today I'm actually working. Today is a Friday. Well, we have knocked off. It's just that I have deadlines, so yeah, I might work after this video. So yeah. So anyway, in today's video, I'm going to do a little story time, and there are a couple of videos that I filmed with this background. It's not for ambience or anything, it's because I film in our spare bedroom, and that's where my home office is at, yeah, if you want to call it that. So this is my workstation, this is actually my desk and all of that. Yeah, so this is where I do most of my 9 to 5, okay? So anyway, let's get right into the video. Okay, so guys, today's my aunt's birthday. Happy birthday. If she's okay with it, I will insert her picture somewhere. I don't know, that's also if I can edit and insert her picture. So today's my aunt's birthday. It's a big birthday, okay? I'm so excited about that. Just a quick disclaimer, I had said from the previous video that I will upload the video explaining everything, where I've been and what's been happening, but like I said, the problem I have is iMovie. So maybe I'm not promising anything, that will be next week's video or the week after. I just need to figure everything out, and as soon as I get an opportunity for hubby to assist with that, I will upload the video. I'm just having technical difficulties, so yeah, that's that. So anyway, today's we have to have a video on Sunday, isn't it? So I had to film because I don't make empty promises, okay? So anyway, today's my aunt's birthday. Happy birthday, Auntie Gracie. Mwah. Hey, the English Auntie Gracie. I call her Honey. She's my kulu. And yeah, I love her so very much. So anyway, today's her birthday, so I dedicate the story time to her because it involves her. So guys, here is the lowdown, okay? My girl was so in love, wanted to get married and all of that. So traditionally, as a Tsonga person, I don't know about other cultures, but as a Tsonga person, when you have an intended somebody who is ready to do the things, you inform your aunt, right? So your aunt will be the one to go talk to your parents about what's about to happen. So now guys, so okay, sharp, I'm very close with my mom. Like, we are so tight. Like, I talk to that lady every day. Like, even if it's a hi, how are you? Like, I'm very close to my mom. So I told my mom, I'm like, okay, Mr. Mabasa says he's ready. And my mom's like, oh, okay, cool. So what's the plan? I'm like, nope. You go to Auntie G, ne? Like I feel like calling her auntie is so weird. Please go talk to Hani Kulu about it, because I have two aunts. One sadly passed. I don't know why I'm saying there was a smell. The reason why I smelled is because there's a backstory to her name. So my auntie Han Shelly passed on before I was even born. So like culturally, apparently I cried for her name. That's the reason why I smelled. So call me Shelly. Shelly. I'm just joking. That is not a name my dad is keen about or wanted me to have, so it's not in my on my ID or anything like that. But apparently when I was younger, I had colic, and we black people, when you have colic, we say you're crying for a name, and that's the name I cried for, right? Yeah. So anyway, I told my mom to go tell Kulu, because my other aunt, I couldn't say tell both of them because my other aunt is a bit far from Gyan. Like, she works far from Gyan and she stays far, obviously. So we told Kulu to come through and talk to Daddy Dearest, right? So now my aunt is like, marriage? Yes, ma'am. And mind you, I feel like everyone in my family knew about Tiani, knew Tiani, you know, and all of that. It's just that my dad knew Tiani and all of that, but it was not I know you as in you are dating my child. However, I feel like grown people know that Tuti, what is going on. I mean, he was not born yesterday, he knows these things. But everyone knew Tiani, you know, and my grandmother knew him, and like the type of relationship we had. But everyone's scared of my father because my dad is like the first born male child, if it makes sense. So there's Auntie G, then Auntie Shirley, then my dad. My dad is the third born. So like he's the head of the family since my grandfather passed. So now everyone's like, oh, how are we going to tell this fellow about what's about to go down? And mind you, I'm still young, well, relatively young. So now Auntie G's like, no, after work, because my mom works in the same area that Auntie G stays, right? Like, and my mom is a teacher, by the way. So now after work, my mom was like, okay, I'll pick you up. Picks up Auntie G. They go over to the Mabunda Chateau. Mabunda household, okay? So now like they get there, like my obviously my dad is not aware of Sibwana. A meeting is about to happen regarding my firstborn daughter, right? So now my, like, obviously I don't know what happened, I wasn't there. I made sure I am not there, but anyway, I wouldn't, like, it was an easy thing, like, not being there, because I don't stay in Guyana, you know. So anyway, they tell my dad, and the day they were telling him, I was with my younger sister. So woo, the joke. I was with my younger sister. I'm nervous, like, how will he respond and all of that. So now they tell him, and he was like, hell no, to the no, 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 oh, hell no, not my daughter, or not her. She is not doing that. So they talked to him, and he was like, no, that's not happening. He walked out of the meeting. And mind you, my aunt is older than my dad, so, you know, hierarchy-wise, respect-wise. But my dad has a mind of his own. That's where I get it from. Stubborn like him. Like, personality-wise, we didn't pick up a lot of things from my mom. We picked up a few things, but not a lot. But majority, okay, I'm better. My younger sister is just my dad, okay? So he walks out of the meeting. My mom calls, like, my mom and I, Nicole, they're like, your father is angry. He's saying, hell no to the no. So like now I'm nervous, I'm sweating. I call the intendant. Bruh, hey, there's fire on the mountain. Daddy Dearest is angry. So now they had to now use their techniques as women. My mom had to use her influence as a wife, and my honey needed to use her influence as a sister to convince Mugai. Because everyone likes Tiani. I mean, if you don't like my husband, there's something wrong with you. Like, honestly, I feel like it's so easy to dislike me, but not my husband, you know? So then like, this guy is, you know, we feel like he's the one, and yo, okay, and he's ready to get married to this young girl of ours. Because if it doesn't happen soon, what if he eats the lobola money? Okay, I'm just saying this. It's not like they told me that. I'm thinking it. So now my mom had to use her charm as the wife. My mom went in first. Talk to my dad, like, like, in as much as you don't agree with this, we know she's young, and all of that, but we as her parents need to support her, and whatever. So my mom's shift was over. Now Annie came in, and I was like, Boti, I know you love your kids, I know you love your children, but you need to consider Nhlala in this situation, okay? If she says she's ready to get married, consider it. Hear from her. Like, try to figure out where her mind is at regarding this thing, okay? And if everyone is irritated about me chewing gum, I'm sorry, but in order for the news to be juicy, I need to be chewing gum, okay? So anyway, so now they went back to the meeting, so to say. So they call me. They like, my mom calls I remember this clearly. My mom calls me and I'm like, hello. So I'm thinking it's more bad news. She's like, yeah, I talked to your dad, we talked to your dad, and all of that. He wants to talk to you. Did I not almost pee myself? Did I not almost pee, throw up, die and wake up in Mars? Hey, I was like, this man, like, mind you, I'm this scared and it's over the phone. Imagine if it was one-on-one. Okay, sharp. I talked to my dad, and my dad is like, okay, these two ladies here are telling me things and I want to hear from you. Okay, what is going on? And I'm like, yeah, there's this boy who says he likes me and loves me and wants to get married to me, and I think I'm ready, okay? And my dad is like, are you sure, my child? And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. What you mean? I'm sure. And then he's like, okay, fine, if you're saying you're ready, and all of that, I'm okay, but I'm just not okay with the fact that they already told us when they're coming. It's like they are controlling us now. And I'm like, no, the reason why Mama and Annie told you a date is because that would be the most convenient date for me to actually return to Guyana, given work, and I was traveling a lot around that time for work because of work and everything. So that's the only weekend I'll be able to come back home. And then he was like, okay, no, my child, that is fine. We shall talk. It's fine. He can tell his people to come through. Yeah, so yeah, man, my soldiers, my mom and my aunt, the reason this ring is on this finger right now is because those two ladies fought for me, okay? And yeah, man, my dad, like, okay, so that's basically what happened. Like, my dad was not having it at first, you know, and maybe I should also tell the story of what happened when his family came to ask for a date to come pay the lobola. So, but anyway, my dad was not ready for me to get married, which I understand, because I think even growing up, both my parents would say, try, like, not try, but maybe you shouldn't get married young, because marriage is not just I love you, you know. And in hindsight, that was great advice, okay. But like, they wanted to make sure that I am set up in terms of I can be financially independent. I like, I'm okay, you know, I'm not entirely dependent on an individual. Because I mean, like, for example, with my dad, given his background, like, you know, his mom uh was not working, so technically she depended on her marriage. So even if there was abuse involved, she would have to take it, because she had no other option. Do you get what I mean? And I think with my dad, it was important for his kids not to not have an option if needs be. If, like, you need to live, you can leave, boo, you know. So my dad was more concerned about you still studying, you know, like, there's still a lot that you want to do academically. How are you going to juggle that and a family? So that was mostly his concern. And he felt as though Nhlala, you are my responsibility, you're my child. The moment you get married, you're no longer my responsibility, you are your husband's responsibility. Will he be able to take care of you the way I was taking care of you? And like, most people will not understand that, because obviously you don't know me like that. But like, for example, I've had health challenges growing up, and some of the things I'm still dealing with, you know, and all of that. So it was more of, are you sure he'll be able to handle all of this? And yeah, but anyway, fast forward to the whole wedding and everything. My husband and my dad get along. They're besties of friends, you know. They call each other and all of that good stuff, okay. And for people who know me personally, please don't comment things that I have not announced on the YouTube channel as yet, okay. But anyway, yeah, fast forward, I think Diani Darling was the best gift I could give to my dad, honestly, because he was the son my dad, low key, maybe high key, I don't know, always wanted. Like, they got along. Sports, talking about sports, Brian, like, they liked more or less the same stuff, and they could hold down a conversation, and which I loved. And I prayed for that, because obviously, no, okay, no, it's not obvious for people who don't know. My dad was, not my dad, my husband was raised by a single parent, and I felt as though I would love for him to have a great relationship and a father figure in his life. So, okay, the ending of the video might have changed, so my battery died. I don't remember what I was saying, but anyway, so that's the gist of what happened, like, when, before, like, okay, actually, that's the gist of what happened in becoming Mrs. Mabasa. Okay, so anyway, like I said, this video is dedicated to my aunt. Happy birthday, honey. I hope you enjoyed your day. And yeah, I hope you guys also enjoyed the story time. I had fun filming it and just reminiscing on what happened in the past and some of the hurdles we went through. And maybe I made it sound dramatic, but it was not that dramatic. I just felt like my dad was just being a parent, you know, and all of that. But my aunt and my mom came through. So I'm thinking, since I am filming. I'm wearing my nightie, by the way. Like sometimes, especially on a Friday, I just shower, put on my nightie, and work, guys. Like just be comfortable and stuff. Okay. So I'm thinking maybe I should film another video, another story time, but it depends on whether you guys like the story time or not. Okay. So I'll film another one, but I'll only post it if I see that you guys enjoyed this one or not. Okay, so anyway, with that being said, family, thank you so much for watching the video. I know it was quite long. I don't know if I'm a good storyteller or not, but yeah, thank you so much for watching, and please, right, since you are here, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Please share my videos. I'm really enjoying filming videos as well, and we are on our way to like 300 subscribers. Isn't that great? That is awesome. And yeah, okay, have a lovely day. May love, peace, and grace be unto you. Bye. Mwah.